If you're a dog trainer, you probably know how valuable word of mouth is for growing your business. But in 2025, word of mouth doesn't just happen in the real world. It also happens online, particularly in the form of online reviews. So if you're looking to build more trust for your dog training business, attract more clients, and kick off the new year with momentum, gathering reviews for your dog training business should be at the top of your list. In today's episode, we're going to talk about why reviews are so important for your business, how to handle the fact that your competitors might have more reviews than you, and I'll also give you 2 simple strategies to get more reviews quickly without all of the effort. So with that, let's dive into today's episode. First, let's talk about why reviews matter so much. As a dog trainer, you know trust is a huge part of your business. Clients need to trust that you're the right person to help them with their problems, and they're also putting a family member who they really care about in your care. And while referrals are great, online reviews take that trust and amplify it to a new audience. So think about this. When someone is looking for a dog trainer in their area, and if they don't already have a referral, chances are they're going to go to Google or they're going to look on social media for recommendations. Businesses with reviews are typically what are going to come up first. And on top of that, reviews are probably one of the first things that dog owners are going to look at when they are deciding on a dog trainer. So let's think about this. When someone is searching for a dog trainer, they're likely going to Google trainers, and one of the first things that they're going to look at is your reviews. Reviews give your potential clients social proof. They see real people sharing their experiences, and that builds confidence in your services before they even speak to you. But there's another reason why reviews are so critical for your dog training business. They directly impact your visibility in search results. The more reviews you have and the more frequently you're receiving them, the higher you're likely to rank on Google search results, especially for local results. Search engines, specifically Google, prioritize businesses that demonstrate client engagement on a consistent basis, which means that in addition to the amount of reviews you have overall, they're also weighing how frequently you're receiving them and how relevant they are to people searching in your area. This means that the more frequently you're getting reviews, the better chance that you have of competing with businesses that have a lot of reviews. So if you've been holding off on reviews because you feel like it's just not worth it, or your competitors are just so far ahead, I really want you to consider changing that mindset. Reviews can be a really powerful marketing asset when it comes to getting more clients, especially for local dog trainers. Now, before we move on to how we can get more reviews for our business, we should probably address a concern I know many of you have. And that is, what if your competitors just have so many more reviews than you have? Here's the thing. It's really not about who has the most reviews. It's about having consistent reviews from your clients to have had an awesome experience with you. Even if another business has 200 reviews and you only have 20, those 20 reviews can be really impactful, especially if they're recent, detailed, and reflect the kind of clients that you want to attract. Potential clients aren't looking just at the number of reviews you have, they're looking at the stories being told inside of those reviews. If someone sees a review from last week that says, "Josh completely transformed our dog's behavior and gave us the tools to keep it going at home," that's going to stick with them much more than another trainer that has 200 reviews, but they're all pretty bland and they haven't received one in 6 months. So remember, the key really is consistency. Even a small number of fresh, relevant reviews can be just as impactful as if you've gotten 200 reviews over 10 years ago. All right, so let's jump into the actionable part of today's episode. How can you start getting more reviews for your dog training business without the effort? And so I have 2 strategies for you. The first and easiest way of getting more reviews for your business is to automate this as part of your client journey. When a client wraps up their training with you, that is the perfect time to ask for a review. They've just seen results, they feel good about their progress, and at this point, they're going to be more likely to want to share their experiences with others. And so if you're using a tool like our software Clicks, you can just bake this into your client journey so that whenever a package ends, or let's say a class ends, you can have a review request go out automatically so that you're not even having to think about it. You'll be able to keep these review requests personal by filling in their information, like their first name and their dog's name. And you can make it simple for them to leave that review because you'll have a button that then directs them to your Google page to leave that review. This approach takes the pressure off of you having to remember to write that email after you finish with every client, and it also takes the stress away too. I remember when I was training, trying to think of how I would word that email every time I wanted to ask for a review, and that typically kept me from actually taking action in getting more reviews for my business. And if you're still on the fence about automating review requests for your business, I want to give you just one real life example from one of our clients. We have a client who runs dog training classes in their business, and over the first 5 years of their business, they only brought in 17 Google reviews. And for a small community, that is certainly a fine number, but that's really only averaging a little bit more than 3 reviews a year. But after starting to use clicks to automate their review requests over the last 7 months, they've managed to add 22 new reviews to their business. And that's without having to send an email to every client or even really thinking about it, because the system is just sending it after class ends. So just by implementing this simple automation, they've managed to outpace 5 years worth of reviews in just 7 months. And so if you haven't yet automated your review requests on an ongoing basis, then I have another strategy to get you started. This second strategy is perfect for this time of year, and especially if you haven't been asking for reviews regularly, sending an email to clients who have worked with you in the last 3 to 6 months can be a great way to bring in new reviews. Early in the year is the perfect time to send this email because people are reflecting on the year before, and hopefully you were a good part of that year for them. If you're using clicks, you'll be able to go into your contacts and filter down to people who have had an appointment within the last 3 months or 6 months or whatever that time period might be. And then you can select all and then send an email to them. And to make this easy for you, inside of the notes below this episode, we're going to include a few different scripts you might be able to use to send this first email in the new year. And if you do use any of these and start getting reviews, please let us know how many reviews you've received as a result. This strategy works well because it feels personal, it's timely, and it shows that you genuinely care about their input. Plus, it's a great way to reconnect with clients and remind them of the progress they've made in the previous year. And some of these folks might even reach out for additional training, realizing that they need a few touch-ups. So there you have it. Reviews don't have to be a daunting task in your business. By making reviews a consistent part of your client journey, you can build a strong foundation of social proof that will help you grow your business for years to come. And remember, it's not just about having the most reviews, it's about having recent, authentic feedback from real people that resonates with your potential clients. Use automation to make it easy, and be sure to make reviews a regular part of your process. The more you do it, the more it will pay off in the long run. And so if you're needing any help in setting this up for your own business, be sure to book a call with our team on our website at digitwolf.com. And thanks again for tuning in to the Digital Dog Trainer. If you found today's tips helpful, be sure to subscribe and leave a review of your own. Thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next episode.